language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach. He passed it to my sis while our toes touched the seat.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Carolina Panthers and the Cleveland Browns. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And off we go from Cleveland. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get.
Bud lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Bill Rowe from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Into the hands of Harrison. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. We call that one a gain of, say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the films, find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Again, this is Mitchell. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need to save now here on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but if A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Has it downfield near the boundary. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
To the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds, well shy of what they needed there.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
On now is Cook to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich,
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's a loss of 3.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. To the air, Milrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
John Dave Perez on the coverage.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Okay, ready?
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Trying it right side with Etienne. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. Go, Reed. Go. Knocking 18. Ready up.
First down throw here from Milrow. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns get 6 more on their early advantage. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Browns drive their lead to 11.
14. Panthers 3. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Play fake, here's Smith. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now they face second down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Incompletion still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. His foray up the middle, that's about 3. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Sometimes you just feel like in his background, with every home run run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Men in the secondary for the Browns, third down. They motion the tight end over. Throwing on third, Smith. This finds its target, that's Hill. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Third, first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action, here's Smith. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
A.J. Terrell on the cover.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Smith will try again on second. Dump off caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. The scoreboard reads 14-3. More from Cleveland coming up in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have third down and 8. Throw here, third down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two in third downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Now it'll be a punt on fourth down with Logan Cook out to boot it. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return.
Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us both before the head explodes.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready?
Throwing from his own end zone. Connection made. Travis Etienne. We will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All set now. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, Milrow. It's wheeled in by Jayden Reed. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Continuing to move past the 45. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready?
New set of downs for him at the 38.
65, 65.
Milrow with it on first. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Milroe to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. And Browns making a 3-possession game. Travis Etienne the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns push their lead to 18. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up the defense. Keep working and keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
Okay, ready?
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. I picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Ready? Like it. Check smash. Check smash.
Now it's Milrow. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create.
And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Ready?
Milrow looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Let's go now. Go.
Now throw. 3rd and long. Got his man. This is McMillan. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Milrow. 1st and 10. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns racing them to the halftime locker room. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
No, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just cluster that big guy. Throw bodies out in the coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Forced out to his right. Running right side by Kincaid. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Smith. Downfield by Kincaid. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Panthers. Smith
setting to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get a champion for at least a minimal gain of space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Smith on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, when they come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Ooh, that play clock getting low. Dave Canales forced to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're gonna pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Smith on 4th down. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. You get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Running back, motioning right. In the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's in seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down.
Hey, we go. Get ready to get set up. We're good. Tuesday.
Smith to the air now. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Bates' kick is up and good. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, hey.
Back now, pressure coming. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, tried to test him outside the pocket, extend the play. There was just nowhere to go with it.
24 once again. It's second and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
As that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. He finds Kincaid. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
You know, on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Y'all gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better more power. Also dangerous.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. And again, it's Smith. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Forget that it was fourth down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now they send their back in motion right. Smith's going to throw again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Smith yet again. This one's caught. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Carolina.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
There's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL. I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Here we go.
To the air on third and long. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And it only does a little against the deficit, which drops to 19.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Come on.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Well, the president nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. It's second down and
10. They'll try something else from the 27 this time, second and 10.
Get it? Trap 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you get on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Warriors 70, 60, wrap up, go.
Milrow from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Cowboys.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready. Let go.
From the gun, Milrow. Finds the in route, complete. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs QBs, Brock, but least so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's Miller to throw. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out. Brock gets 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Hold it ready.
That sack backs him up. It's going to be a long 3rd and goal from the 16. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Butker knocks it through. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Please take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Smith in the pistol. Dumps it off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Smith. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Putting the tight end in motion. Again, it's Smith to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect to a timely kill. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that, knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. And air it out on third. Getting out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Has it in close. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, they need 7.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Go play action here, it's Milrow. Still has some space inside the 35. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
Here's ETN on first down. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the go.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready? Unlock. Ready?
ETN again. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
ETN, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Devin Bush. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready, break! Here we go, set! Let go!
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Caught near the goal line! And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run, ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go!
They go to him again. And he won't get it done here as they close in on him for the loss. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right? Yeah. Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready? Warriors 70, Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
Milrow looking to throw. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep adding that 4-quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He was covered by Henry Toho.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, it's Smith. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Browns, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Kate, I think one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Now again to ETN running right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Get up.
Counter give to ETN. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Trap 60. Let's go now. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 19.
3rd and long for him here. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep running away with this. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, we going.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. This is Sutton working the right side. Pushing out past the 30. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. A good play into a great play.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. From the gun, Smith. Jump off, caught by his back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8. It's 3rd down.
It's so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Chipping, are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Smith to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up and hit a 4th down. So the Browns come away with the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock.